Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a tier 8 British wheeled vehicle. Now, right out of the bat, alpha damage is questionable for a current meta, 250 alpha damage. Considering that the premium tank, obviously it is significantly bigger, but alpha damage is pretty much 50% better or 50% bigger. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about this, right? But maybe this tank is going to be a bit of the sneaky mother trucker. Maybe you can actually spot with this vehicle, and maybe you can be significantly sneakier as a tank, right? Without further ado, without talking too much, let's go into the game with this tier 8 and let's see what this tank is up to. Okay, very first battle, Mountain Pass standard game. Let's see what we can do with Saladin. I meant to say Saladin, sorry. My bad. Anyways, we want to take this position. Oh, okay, hear me out. This map got changed significantly. I do not know how to play this map yet. The main reason being... is everything changed there. There is no free shooting anymore as it used to be before, right? So keep this in mind, fellas. It is very important thing to say. Look at this beauty. Nowadays we have plenty of the different angles and oh my bananas, no more free shooting. No more free shooting. Who could expect that? Wow. That is impressive. How about enemy side? Wow. Okay, interesting. Let's try to hit this guy. Excuse me, S1. Excuse me. Fellas, have you ever felt like enemies are lesser of the problem than the allies are? This is how I feel like in this game. And look at this. This is changed as well. Huh. Very, very interesting. So nowadays you can pretty much cross without taking any damage whatsoever. That is actually pretty good change. That is very, very good change. I like it. Meanwhile, how are you doing? I'm trying to hit his lower plate, but obviously he relocated, which is fair enough and not much what I can change about this. Wow, this changed as well. Okay, let's try to explore this map and explore this tank in the same time. By the way, this map received a humongous change. Pay attention what is happening over there. Okay, logically thinking, 4 guns against the 2 guns. What will win? Obviously, 4 guns should win without bigger problems whatsoever. Actually, 5 guns, because Lynx is making pressure as well. So what that basically means we want to get into the position from where we can defend our base, obviously, because otherwise it is going to be no bueno. Now, how do we want to play this game? IS-5 will survive for a moment, and I wonder, do I want to start the game from shooting them from here, or do I instantly want to get into the good position? You know what? Let's... They removed this bush. Okay, Mr. Wargaming, I see. But this is a hold down now. So what that means? That means you can actually take the Super Conqueror or whatever else, and you can be such an annoying son of the banana. It's not even funny. Okay, fair enough. Now, what do we want to do in this situation? By the way, our penetration is 221 with a standard ammunition, and with a gold ammunition 255. Nothing extraordinary and nothing special, to be fair with you. But our idea is going to be extremely simple here. We are going to take this side, and overall we are going to play in the bushes here. And we are going to try to punish the guys who are going in. I don't think that we are going to get spotted in this way, and we are going to be mean for the enemies. Oh boy, we are going to be mean. We are going to get closer to the red line over there. Doesn't really matter, does it? Where are you? Okay, and now we are farming this turtle. Look, this is very, very, very strong defense from our side. I cannot see how the enemies can feel great. Wow, this gun doesn't look that great, does it? Considering the alpha damage, I was expecting to hit pretty much every and each shot here, but apparently it is not the case. Interesting. We need some help from our Gusor. If our Gusor would support us, we would feel 10 times better. Luckily, he did. Now we are trying to shoot the Mr. Turtle. By the way, Turtle received quite a humongous buff as well. Or maybe not humongous, but decent buff. And now we are just simply farming here. That's all we are doing. We are trying to defend our base. Okay? And now we are in very, very bad situation because Škoda is very, very close. He's extremely close. And the score is 3-11. If you are wondering, did this map fix the 5-15 game? No, it did not, fellas. Apparently, it did not. Okay, Mr. Turtle is making pressure through the middle. Maybe I want to kill this one first. It's okay. Now we have a problem. Skill, what is the problem? The problem is we are dead meats. I don't feel like we played this battle badly, to be completely honest with you. I did not felt it, but it is how it is. That's what we have. So all in all, I have no doubts we are first by the damage and we should be first by experience as well. Okay, we are back. Unfortunately with the defeat, but that's what we have. 3.6 thousand damage, 100 assisting damage. We are definitely first by experience and first by the damage overall. And oh boy, how many zeros do we have? But fellas, do not blame the players in this situation. Keep this in mind that maps receive the change. So everyone needs some time to adapt to it, right? Someone will adapt faster, someone will adapt slower. Speaking about adapting, minus 60,000 credits, yikes. But to be fair with you, to penetrate turtles, I needed to shoot the gold ammunition, unfortunately. I did not really had any other option. Okay, let's go for round number 2. Okay, Murovanka, another map which been changed. I think what Wargaming has done, Wargaming moved this closer to the enemy line and there is no more free shooting to crossing forces here. So pretty much other team can challenge the forest significantly easier. Wow, what an interesting stuff. We are getting now maps which has been changed, right? Very, very interesting. Okay, let's see. Meanwhile, Lynx, let's try to punish Lynx. Unfortunately, I failed doing so. I must admit, I'm not a big fan of this gun. I must admit, I am not a big fan of this gun so far, you know? I think that is fair, and I think I can highlight this. Meanwhile, enemies doesn't know that we do not really have support, right? So, if they do not know, it is not bothering me. I am feeling alright. What is bad? This Borat is bad. To the extent that he can slap us once or twice. That's okay. Let's try to punish this Lynx. It's fine. How about the other light tank? Other light tank is in the middle of the field. I think I need to abandon this position at this point. That's what I feel. Okay, let's go. I'm running away from here. Oy, Borat has a shot. I'm down to fartable. Yeah, not much what I can change about this. Actually, Borat missed. Unfortunate, he was stunned, that's why he missed. Okay, this is the start. We tried to challenge the enemies for this position, and I think we did a great job, to be fair with you. Now Borat is down to fartable, that's okay. I wish to say I would have some light tanks playing with us here, but unfortunately it's not the case. It's okay. Meanwhile, what we can do at this point, this is the question. How we can get involved into this position without getting slapped? This is the question. How we can get involved without getting slapped? Lynx. I will take my time to aim. By the way, there is a quite interesting sounds for tires. Did you hear that? I felt like someone whipped me. This is how it sounds to me. Okay, our team is making quite a bit of the pressure via other side. I have no clue how, and I have no clue how the things are looking like there. But this is the situation which we have. Meanwhile, our light tank is getting spotted as well. How we can do this? How we can do this? Let me think about it. Okay, hear me out. I will try. They have a light tank or board over there. That is a bit of the problem. I do not know did this light tank took the shot for me. If he did, I appreciate him. If he was spotted, then hashtag never lucky. Either way, you are the most beautiful. You are the most beautiful creature ever. Oh, and he acknowledged that as well. Excellent. Very, very nice. I like it. Okay, he's going for a light tank. As you can see yourself, he's going brrr. I think Borat is sitting somewhere here, honestly. That's what I think. But since now I am down to fartable, I'm down to one-shottable, I need to be significantly more careful. How do I play this game? And in the same time, I would love to see... Oh. Good. And at this point, we need to try to outspot this guy here. If we will, we should be able to farm him without bigger problems whatsoever. Okay, how about this Lynx? Lynx isn't here anymore. Good. Good. Okay, what is the next step for us to make pressure? By the way, I have a feeling that Saladin or Aladdin, however you would call this vehicle, I think this tank is the weakest from the tier 9 or tier 10, right? I feel like this tank is the weakest so far, and the shell velocity is actually slow. I would not say, oh, what a shell velocity this tank has. Good tuna, look, it flies like Aladdin on the carpet. No, it doesn't. At least I do not feel like it. Maybe I am wrong, maybe I'm special. I like to be special sometimes. Okay, all we are doing in this situation is we are farming enemies, right? That's what we are doing. Nothing too crazy, nothing... I do not know how that shot... Ah, Aladdin magic. We used our lamp, fellas. And all we asked for is to hit the shots for this game. Easy peasy, you see? That's the magic. Okay. How we can get more involved? This is the question. How we can get more involved? I think we are going to build the crossfire, that's about it. Nothing too crazy. I don't like how the handling is looking like of this tank. It's so slow. But still, it's not slow. You are going 65 kilometers per hour. I get the point what paper says. I do not feel like this tank is quick, you know? Even though it is going the speed that the tank promised, I still do not feel like it is the fastest mother trucker in the world of tanks, if you know what I mean. Yoink. I helped you, mate. You should be grateful for this. You should be grateful, buddy. Unbelievable. I saw his eyes, you know? He looked at me like, what are you doing here? And I just tried to be helpful. How? Arta. And there is other Arta in the back. Which of those two to kill? Cow for Wagyu or the other guy? The other guy. Good. It's a great game. It is a great game. We haven't done anything wrong, I think. And actually, gun treated me quite nicely this game. I'm taking my words back. The gun treated us quite nicely. I just feel like the alpha damage is a bit of the lackluster of this tank. But other than that, the score is nice. Okay, fellas. We earned second class for ourselves. 3.3 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. I'm first by experience, first by the damage. And we lost 2,000 credits. But once again, keep this in mind. I do not have the consumables bought from earlier, right? So far, our performance is looking very, very good. But, you know, I am feeling like I'm lucky at this point. This is how I feel like. Okay, let's go for a last one. Okay, last game, Empire's Border Standard Battle. I do not really think anything changed there, but maybe I am wrong. Who knows? Let's see. We are going into the middle, and from the middle we will cover here, and we will cover over there. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual. Let's see. By the way, Lynx is significantly faster than this tank, as you can see. Well, maybe not significantly, but definitely faster. And this tank looks like a Lynx bigger brother, to be fair with you. It kind of looks like it. What is this? Never seen this tank in my life. Someone is super tester. Someone is super tester. What are you testing, buddy? Leaked, fellas. Leaked information. P68? How are you looking like? You look like E75 TS. No. I mean, it looks weird. It looks like the tier... It looks like it is a German tank, and it looks like it is a... How is it called? The Capazao 7, in a way. This is how it looks like. Not the finest game, though. Not the finest game, unfortunate. Well, we are living and we are learning, fellas. What can I say? Board, high explosive, kaboom. Ah, you're saying it's okay. Well, you touched my bottom, so you know. Sure, it's okay for you. Mi scusi. I did the same thing. It's okay. It's okay. Whee! Skill, what are you doing? Don't ask the silly goose questions. Whee! It's okay. Do you see any problems? I don't. Tires fixed. It's okay. We can play the game now. No? Brother from other mother. How are you doing? I hate this bug. Whenever you are aiming... Whenever you are aiming, it can go very much to the bottom. Bad aim from my side. Not much what I can change about this, but we are okay. We got this. Nice. And now we are going to annoy this guy to the maximum. We are going to be nearby and we are just going to slap him whenever we have chance to do so. Another slap. Beautiful. Now we have other gentlemen moving through the middle of the field. We are going to say hello for him. Or to him. Can you stop for a moment? It's hard to hit you. Oh well, what can you do? How about this T-44? T-44 is dead. Okay, so I believe that's quite fair to say that apparently enemies have no team. I do not know how it happened in the World of Tanks in 2023, but the score is getting closer to 15-5. First time, fellas. It is literally the first time. Okay, what can we do? Let's make pressure like this. Only one positive thing from my side about this tank, and it is speed. I know I said it doesn't look that quick as the paper says. I understand this, but it's quick enough to chase the damage, right? Does it make sense? Wow, he hit the pixel here. Good for him. Uh-oh. Fine, take my life. Tar, 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 tar. Ha, ha, ha. Well, unfortunate, fellas. What can you do? So the last game was a bit weaker one, but it's okay. I'm accepting my responsibility. I was trying to play as aggressive as I physically and possibly could. The main reason why I made the decision to be so aggressive, right, was because I noticed that the enemy team is just simply losing, right, and I believe the score is confirming this as well. I do not really think our team will struggle to make any pressure whatsoever in this situation. But let's see, let's teleport into the end. Okay, fellas, and we are back, and you know what? We won the game. Unbelievable. 2.1 thousand damage, 30 assists. assisting damage, pretty much not so bueno, but what can I do about this? Third by experience, second by the damage, and we broke even, or maybe we lost 2,000 credits, but it doesn't really matter whatsoever. This game was nuts, to be fair with you, especially looking how our super tester played. By the way, one highlight for every and each of you: if you are seeing a weird tank by one or another player, you can always check out his vehicles and you can see what do we have weird. What is this? What is this tank? I never... Oh, and what is this, my friend? I see what you are doing. I see. So this is how you can spy on the things if you are into that, and you can see the tanks you have. And Jaeger! The tanks you have never seen before. Object 752, right? And so on, so on. This is a quick hint for you, right? Right, fellas? Anyways, our average performance with this tank was 3,000 average damage and 200 assisting damage. Yeah, I'm not spotting whatsoever with this tank, and I think it is the lack of the aggression. I just simply do not trust this tank that much to be aggressive. But to be fair with you, I could say that about whole this line, that it is not created for aggression. It's you need to be, in a way, a bit more passive, right? Anyways, fellas, I hope you were entertained. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you learned a trick or two while playing with Saladin. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. See you soon. Peace.